I'm Chris Smith. I'm a photographer. I spent most of my career, a long career, in newspapers, and I finished specializing in sport, which I covered for 40 years, and was lucky enough to see some interesting people at great events. I had the great fortune to, at the top of his career, photograph Muhammad Ali. It began when he was Cassius Clay, a young upstart that was taking the boxing world by surprise and storm. And I first met him in 1964. He was training for his first fight with Sonny Liston, who was the champion and a great ogre in boxing. I was in Ali's gym, in the Fifth Street gym in Miami, with Ali, and unbeknown to me, the Beatles had come down to play a show in Miami. Someone had the idea of putting the two together, and they came in. The rest, as they say, is history. The picture that came out of it, as someone at the time said, it contains 5, probably, arguably, the most well-known faces on the planet in one picture. I got into photography through my local paper. I then went freelancing. I spent the rest of my time freelancing, but with a contract. I worked for the Observer, and then the Sunday Times for 25 years. It's interesting what photography is, really. You're capturing a very, very short time in history, because once the event's over, it's not coming back. We'll never see anything like Ali again. And through the medium of photography, you've frozen that moment in history, but you can examine it, and you can trawl over it, and that moment is there for posterity. I guess it gives you a way of expressing yourself. What I quite like, if I'm happy with the picture, that's good enough for me. And I just hope that it gels with a picture editor or an editor. You hope that you've made a connection and they'll find it interesting too. I often think, what would it have been like had I had a digital camera with modern capabilities? But I think if it had been absolutely pristine and showing the quality you can get with modern digital cameras, it might lose something. It's been a fantastic life. I've seen some amazing people.